body bags were whore lies.
Who is this irresistible creature who has an insatiable love for the dead?
Hey guys, happy Thursday. This is your fright chick speaking. Okay, so yeah, my head looks massive, but it's because I'm laying down, so I'm a bit closer. But yeah, so this week I've chosen a bit of a random one. I've only seen it once myself, picked it up for a few quid. It is Penance. Now I know you can't really see it that well. It's a bit of an unknown. It's one of those kind of human centipede. They've played on the fact that there's sadistic violence in this. It says it right there on the box. Sadistic violence in this movie. I picked it up. I thought, you know what? It looks kind of interesting. I want to see where they're going to go with their sadistic violence that they're stamping literally all over the box. It's a very simple plot. Okay, so the woman on the box there, who is Maria Delfino, I think that's how you pronounce her name, spelled a little bit strange. She's the sister of the chick who was in Roswell. You can really see the family resemblance. She is a struggling young mum. Little girl's about 2 years old, and the whole thing is shot on camcorder. So it's a found footage movie. I love found footage movies, so that in itself kept my interest. But if you don't like them, you're probably going to be pretty bored during this film. So she's a young mum, and she's looking for ways to make some quick money for a little girl and herself. She has a stripper friend whose name I can't remember. I think it might be Christy, something like that. Now she introduces her to the world of stripping to make some quick money. So the first sort of half hour of the movie is pretty tame, it's pretty light, just following her quest to learn to be a stripper and get some money, and it's a little bit harsh at times, but nothing too bad. Then she takes this job in place of her friend, her friend got beaten up, so she can't do the job, and it's a lot of money. So she takes the job, and we very quickly realise when she gets there that this is like the headquarters of a cult. They are luring strippers to cleanse and purify them by putting them through extreme torture. And I mean, like, there's all these different stages, and they just get worse and worse and worse. And we see her, because she manages to sneak her camera in, we see her through all of these stages. We see her filming other strippers who have gone through all of these stages. And we even see, I think at one point, the people that run the place take the camcorder and film their own acts of contrition and whatnot. And you know, so there are just some really you know, kind of boring moments in this, but then the extreme violence that they're referring to happens to be like, you know, genitalia mutilation, really. I found it a little strange and a little bit interesting, the fact that it was in women. Usually when they put things like that in movies, it's usually the dudes that just get their dicks cut off. In this one, it was a woman. You don't see anything. So if you were going to buy it and that was going to put you off, you don't see anything. The camera is angled just off to the side or upwards, so you know, but you're in the room when it's all happening, really, so it's still kind of hardcore. But yeah, that's pretty much the movie. You know, it chronicles her journey through this torturous time to a rather satisfying ending, I guess. You know, it wasn't too cliffhangery, it wasn't too epic though either, so the whole thing's a bit meh. But yeah, it came out 2008, 2009, depending on what you're looking at. Tony Todd makes a cameo in it, and Michael Rooker's in it as well. He's the only other name that I know apart from this chick. I do like a bit of Michael Rooker, gotta admit. Yeah, but so that was Penance. Like I said, it's pretty cheap, semi-interesting. It's definitely worth the one watch that we give these movies, people. One watch will do. And next week it is the first of the month, so it should be a theme week. So I'll see you next week. Bye.